Cloud has shocked William Ruto and his people because they live Ruto people thrive on lies and they believe that money is everything. Deception, that you can deceive people all the time. So he believed in the power of money, chiefs, elders, nyumba kumi, cabinet secretaries, police, goons, but he doesn't know the mountain. I knew of that outcome. I knew the win was certain. I was just waiting for the margin because I know the mountain. And what has happened this Kalau by-election, I've seen Ruto and his people crying that we are celebrating too much. Yes, we are celebrating because of various issues that are important. One, I knew mountain since I left office. UDA was dead. William Ruto was finished in the mountain. And I knew that because I'm a man who listens to the ground. I talk to the people. The people in the mountain don't talk much. Even if they're angry, they just sing. You don't see them coming in the streets to riot. You know, when I was removed from office, William Ruto was telling a friend of mine that a town called Kiamariga, nobody complained. People just kept quiet because that's who they are. The mountain people are quiet people. So I knew since 2024, he was dead, and William Ruto, his fate was sealed. Kalau was just a confirmation of what I knew. The mountain was just confirming what they know and what they intend to do in the coming general election. Yeah? To us, as we have just confirmed what we have known, and it gives us impetus now to activate the final phase as we go towards the next general election.
Okay.
That our marriage with William Ruto is over. It has been over for the last 2 years. This is just a confirmation. They call it in marriage, when you get married, a couple, there's something they call consummation of marriage. Now this one, the final papers. The divorce has been there. It's been going on back and forth, courts, but the final done, and the marriage is irreversibly broken. The mountain has moved on,
okay,
and we expect William Ruto to move on, so that everybody just moves in his own direction, and then we'll face each other down there next year. But for you to be elected president, you must attain 50+1. That particular provision portends is central in electing a president. Since the proclamation of the 2010 Constitution, whoever the mountain has been president. President Uhuru Kenyatta was supported by the mountain. He became president. The same happened in 2017. In 2022, President William Ruto was and others, and he became president. From where I sit, politics is a game of numbers. The mountain has moved away from William Ruto. He whatsoever, because that vote is huge, and it's even more complicated because in 2022 he got 13% went to Raila Odinga, 1.6 million people did not vote. That 87%, that 13%, that 1% that did not vote are all together against him. Whoever they'll vote for, either from the mountain or from outside the mountain, will be the next president of the Republic of. These are statistics.
Okay.
It's not anything that is, we have a history that from 2013, 2017, 2022, William Ruto became president courtesy of the mountain vote that has now moved away from him, and all of how things will be. The 13% that the UDA candidate got is for the UDA candidate because he's a local, he's called Mushina. He has been working in the CDF office for 13 years. And he has relatives, he has friends, he has people he has assisted here and there. If it was William Ruto as president, I want to tell you today, he would not have gotten 3%. And I wanted to make a statement if they were on the queue. By 12 o'clock, 57%, 5,000 votes, 40,000 votes, and suppression from midday all the way. Had there been no vote, it is my estimation that we would have had 75% voter turnout. And that would have reduced what UDA got to a single digit, 6%. So that is where we are.
Okay.
And that is a statement from Olokalau. And normally the mountain is homogeneous. What happened in Kiambaa. What happens in Kiambaa is what will happen in Madeira. What happens is what will happen in Igembe Central. Remember, UDA came in through two. One in a place called Rulie, that is Olokalau, and Kiambaa.
A year before the election.
Mountain, the way, you know, we have history. Our region has a way it does its politics. It has one, the mountain does not divide its vote. We only divided last year, 2022, 87-30. Kenyatta was there, he was president, he had some followers. I was there, so 87-13. But previously, it's normally a homogeneous vote. The decisions in the mountain are made through by-elections. TNA, the party of Uhuru Kenyatta, came to the stage through, and once it won that by-election, UDA came through Rulie and Kiambaa. And if you look at the Kiambaa win, it was close. UDA defeated Jubilee by only 500 votes. I was in charge of that campaign.